Now, this is when we want to talk about legacies and history. We're going to talk about Pat Riley's history, right? What is this culture? Because when he was at the Lakers, right, what was their team? Magic, that before him.
Showtime.
Showtime.
But they ain't win until he took over as
No. They won a championship already. The Lakers won a championship.
Magic's rookie year, but they had won 2 years after that without winning one.
So they won a championship. The next year, Magic got hurt. They end up losing. During that third year, that championship, the coach was there. He replaced the coach.
Yes.
They won a championship that year. Pat Riley's first year there. Then they got, after you win a championship, they got James Worthy as the #1 pick. Right, come on, and then that was a fast break team. Where does your fast break shit go after you left? Because Magic didn't.
It was different in New York. It was different in New York.
Magic didn't listen to them. Magic, quote, he was not our coach. We coached our team. Just sit there with your fucking suits on, look cute. And then
with the slick back.
Yeah.
It's only one. But he did have him in supreme shape though. They conditioning changed when Pat took over.
Probably. That's what I'm saying. Probably. But
yeah, because ain't nobody here doing easy runs.
But when did the easy run come in?
Fuck that shit.
When did the easy run come in?
I have no idea, but
see, that's what I'm saying. When was the easy run there? When Shaquille O'Neal and James Posey and was Antoine Walker partying every motherfucking night in the club?
Shaq didn't do no easy run, my nigga.
Shaq didn't do nothing. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
nah, bro.
Promise you.
I'm trying to
ask Shaq.
Shaq didn't do
ask Shaq, bro.
Listen, I'm trying
to Shaq that he had to do the Indian run one time like this, to run around the gym.
I'm trying to tell you.
Easy run.
I'm trying to tell you that shit sounds cool today. That team they had when Dwyane Wade's second year, they got Shaq, right? They didn't win, and then they brung in Antoine Walker.
All vets.
All the veterans, the club heads. They were so good and talented. If you look at that roster, 12 out of the 15 was lottery picks. Right, so they were so talented that they didn't listen to that man. They in the strip club every night. They had a basketball court and a barbershop in there because they was there so long.
I heard about that.
We ain't gonna practice. We'll just shoot hoops here. That was that team. Where was the Heat culture then?
It was still Heat culture though. Those dudes can barely walk today because they used to have to still practice coming in drunk from the spot.
That's what, man.
So, you've been in Heat culture. What does Heat culture mean to you?
Just accountability. Everyday accountability. They don't let you. You know how some people criticize you one day, hold you accountable, but then it's like, not really. They hold you accountable every day, every week. Weight and body fat, conditioning test. Our conditioning test is probably the toughest in the league. For sure, it's the toughest in the league. And back in the day, before all the shoe deals and stuff are really, really popular now, and the NBA changed the rules to where you don't have to wear team color shoes, but Pat used to make have to wear, everybody almost wear the same color shoe. Bron kind of changed that up though, because Bron was like, hey, listen, I got promotions. I got my CarMax shoes coming out. I got different shoes. So when we go to the Garden, Bron got a different, shoe. And then at halftime, he's switching for Nike promotion. So even if the NBA would fine, Nike would pay the fine because he's like, we got shoe promotion. So Pat kind of backed off then, but as soon as Bron left, he was right back on it.
Right back on.
When we wear red and white, we wearing white shoes, we wearing red shoes, we wearing black shoes. So he believed in like accountability.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're
old school stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. If you have a culture, right? It goes from no one breaks your culture.
Nobody.
So when you say Shaq and them, where they're doing their own thing, fuck off, and they won a championship, right? And then Shaq and them leave, and then all right, we got a culture again, and then LeBron James and them come in there, and then it's like, all right, LeBron want to do what he want, and then when he leaves,
he didn't get to do everything he wanted though. He had to. That's why they bumped heads sometimes because he didn't get to do everything he wanted. But you got to let him be him to get the benefit because Heat culture helped him, but he helped us too though. Like let's not get that mistaken. He helped Heat culture too, so it was like always a balancing act. Like let him off the leash a little bit, but then try to bring him back in because you got to let him be him.
Regardless.
But Pat,
Pat don't care who you are.
Them rings, man, gave him a whole.
He got a whole different set of power, bro.
He got a whole different power. I was like,
I ain't never seen no Godfather type stuff in real life. He's really like that. He knows everything that everybody's doing at all times, even if you ain't doing nothing.
Yes, I'm glad I made the right decision. I made the right decision because me and Pat would have bumped heads.
So we got you here.
And guess what? He cool with that.
But he gonna let you.
3:30. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You can't tell. I'm a grown ass man. I got kids at the house. You can't tell me I can't go out, dog. You ain't gonna keep your tabs on me. I would have probably
It
told.
ain't that he say you can't go out. It's just that he knows.
Well,
and if you have a rough day, you come in the next day, you have a rough day. He like, oh, you was out last night,
Yeah,
huh?
absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you.
Who's dry snitching,
And,
though?
guess what I'm gonna tell you?
He just
He knows the owners of every
knows
establishment.
everything.
You know everything in there. In my
Yeah.
that's
Guess what I'm
impossible
gonna
without
tell you?
him knowing.
I had a fucking
Imagine that.
blast
Oh,
last
yeah,
night.
your player walked in here.
But that's what I'm saying. He knows
I had a
everything.
blast.
He knows everything, but you got
What time the game tonight?
You got your whole team sitting in the strip club every night, but you can't do nothing because they were so talented. They didn't give a fuck what you were saying because it's a group of them.
I'm about to say it's a group.
It's a
of them.
group.
And they
of them.
putting in work though.
Yeah, that's what-
they
it was
putting
a
in work
group
too
of-
though.
it was-
Yeah. They were
They
still
used to
working.
that. They used to
Seven of
that
my
though.
starters in the strip. I mean, seven of my
Yeah.
best players in the strip club. Pat Riley can't say nothing then.
My first 7.
Yeah,
my starters and my first 2 off the bench hanging out together. What I'm gonna do?
That's what I said. Like Pat Riley couldn't
What
talk.
seed were they though? They wasn't the number 1 seed though.
No,
At
they
least
wasn't.
so
No, they wasn't.
they might have been if they maybe.
Like Gary Payton had to convince Shaq to stand down on Dwyane Wade. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, let Dwyane take the lead.
Let him do
like,
it.
Like,
Because
I
Shaq
know-
was first team all. People don't know.
Yeah.
They was talking about Shaq was on the decline. He was first team all NBA that year.
Yeah, it was like, we're gonna go through young boy, and Shaq's like, all right.
Yep. Best thing he ever did.
Yes.
So, got a question for you. You don't got to answer it if you don't want to, but something I need to know. Did Pat Riley really take LeBron's chocolate chip cookies off the Heat team plane?
I never saw that. I'm gonna just say that. I never saw that.
Okay.
We had cookies on there.
Okay, so there was cookies on there.
There was cookies. Was there ever a point where there was no cookies?
I never saw.
Hey,
But it is strict though on there, depending on the team.
So there was like no.
It wasn't a bunch of junk food.
There was no junk food on the plane.
on
But there
there.
was cookies on the plane
What
at
year
one
was
point.
that they did that? There was the year he left. The year.
It was different when he left.
got
It
stolen.
was different. When Brian left, it was different. I'll just say that. It was different.
So there was a point when there was cookies on the plane, and there was a point where there was no cookies on the plane during the LeBron.
Oh, that is
heater.
funny.
Yo,
Stuff went from being marginally strict to being back to
Yeah.
yes. And if you there, you notice the difference.
Yeah.
we was with the Knicks.
You know me, I was a young fella, a rookie at first. Then by the time I was the 4th year, I was learning a little bit. But I just watched. I ain't get into no politics or, hey man, what you think of that young fella? Hey man, I don't know. You know me, I ain't getting into it.
What's crazy is, since we've been there, the shit that a player gets mad at has no impact on nothing but the ego.
That's it. That's
Like,
Speaking of cookies, to your point.
Yeah.
parking spot, nigga. I can't get my parking spot no more. Oh, I want out of this motherfucker.
Listen, yo,
I gotta be real mad in practice. I gotta be real mad if you put, especially on game day.
Game day, you
pull
park-
up on the wrong spot on game day. That's his feeling. They'll make you leave. Hey, who's get keys to Al? Get that spot. Get that out my spot.
Yep.
You seen that happen?
Man, bro, I'm telling you.
Parking spot.
I knew as a young, I had my parking spot. It was always away from all the Mosaines and all that. Made sure my spot was far away from them. They could never be like move young fella's car. I know I'm far. Where Brian D? Where they park at? They park down here. Okay, cool. I'm over here. Stay out their way.
That's a real thing, man.
cookies. We on the team plane. This is finna come across horrible, but because of the recent pitch I seen. But Raymond Felton was on the plane. The team, they passed out cookies. The lady on the plane skipped over him. So they didn't told on the plane he can't have none, right? Listen, this man flipped out. Fuck you mean I can't have no cookies? I'm a grown-ass man on you can't tell. Listen, man, because, we had weight and all that, so the team, they told who could have. She then skipped over this man on the plane, dog, and then get him the cookies. Listen, dog, this man was livid. I was over that motherfucker. We sit at the card table, 4 people at the card table, so, it's 3 people get cookies and she don't. Oh, this your name? Oh, no, they say you can't. Boy, I was over that motherfucker.
They did Big Dexter Pittman like that. They
did?
They used to do Big Dex like that. He couldn't, certain stuff he couldn't eat, at least not around the team.
But see, that's not good because then you got to go sneak eat cookies.
No, but
He definitely gonna sneak it in.
No, but what I'm
In the
saying,
bathroom.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying it's just something that's simple like that. What ends up happening to your ego is you doing this on purpose now. right? This is where we at. So when you're talking about free agency and there's $100 million here and there's $75 million here, them cookies say, fuck your $25 million, I'm going over here. People don't realize that. Like, most of these people that's leaving, it had to do with something that had to do with, they felt, you doing this
treat
purpose.
me right.
Yeah, you ain't treat me right. Parking spot, my locker, you done moved my locker, I got this locker and an extra one, you done put somebody here knowing damn well I done had 2 lockers for...
I got a funny story. When I first got to the Heat, right, because it was a lockout until like our first game was Christmas. So we showed up in December, we got to practice for a couple weeks. When I first walked in, they put me, Brian always got 2 lockers. I don't know, I'm green. I walked in and they did it as a joke. Now that I know, they did it on purpose. So they put me right next to Brian. He only had 1 locker. They put me right there, and I'm thinking it's cool. He from Ohio, they from them, they just put the cats from Ohio next to each other. I don't know. So he walks in the locker room, and he walks in, what's up, fellas? And then was like, made a funny look, and was like, what's going on around here? and so D was like, D-Wade, he already know. D-Wade was like, he just put his head down, and then he was like, what's up, young fella? Everything all right? I'm like, yeah, everything cool. So he sat down, we go through, I put my stuff on for practice. I go upstairs. After practice, I come downstairs, all my stuff gone to the locker over there. And I'm like, and he came down all smiley face and all that. He put the word in. As soon as I walked out of his sight, he walked in the training room and had to cuss them out and be like, hey, y'all know, don't do young fella like that. Don't have me looking at him crazy. Because he came in and looked crazy like, what's going on in here?
Who gave you the locker? Who told you that was...
Team manager.
The team manager. You a rookie. When you're a rookie, you just go where they tell you to go.
I had
It was
the
a
same
rookie
shit.
thing.
Yeah.
Like a rookie joke.
Listen, they had to go
You're not
get the
getting that from the managers,
little
though,
portable
but-
locker. I had 2 lockers the whole time I was there. I let 2 people sit right there. Ruben Patterson, DeMar Johnson for a little bit.
Okay.
Cincinnati guys. Other than that, my 7 years in Denver. 7.
Everybody know, don't sit on that other.
Yeah.
2.
This
right
one
here.
now.
This one doesn't. Ain't nobody. They had to go get the portable locker and put it, the little cubby thing. Yeah, you can sit right there.
That's a real thing.
No,
and if they would have enforced that and be like, nah, he's sitting there, that's his locker, Cat gonna remember that free agency.
Yep.
2 years ago, y'all made young fellas, y'all let a rookie sit in my chair, y'all ain't give me my respect, I'm out of here.
It's important thing.
That's what I'm doing.
Details.
Man, come on, man. That's what I said, man. There's little things. If your team, if a player lead, the recent Kawhi Leonard. People don't ask why a player left. They just he left. Kawhi Leonard, right? When he said, I want Paul George, he said, I don't know anybody here. These are not my, these are not my friends. I'm not DeMar Johnson, right? They're looking at me sideways because of DeMar, right? We won a championship, but they're not, they won DeMar. DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
You acting like I said the name wrong.
You said DeMar
Johnson.
Johnson.
Oh, I did some more DeMar.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
That was DeMar Johnson.
Because he said DeMar
I know what
Johnson.
you,
Like,
I know what you
DeMar
meant,
Johnson.
but
Yeah.
when you have haters out there in the universe, he did DeMar Johnson,
Yeah.
he played in Toronto.
Yeah, so that's all he wanted. I want someone that I know, right? And it was like, well, yeah, we won without him, so now we good. All right, and left.